So what is it that you do for a living?
Well, I own a beauty studio here in Atlanta. So we specialize in microblading, micro shading, lash extension. So it's everything beauty.
How long have you been in the brow industry?
I've been in the brow industry now for 9 years. In the beauty industry, about 15.
What's the most amount of money you ever made doing brows?
The most amount I've made in a day, I would say, I do a training. So I train other students to learn how to do this work. So I've made about $45,000 in one day.
So do you make more money behind the chair doing brows or actually training other people?
Definitely training. So I didn't do training myself until I preferably did 1,000 clients by hand. So that's when I felt like I knew how to perfect the service and I was able to teach someone else to do so.
So what strategies do you use to get your clientele? Is it ads? Is it referral?
A lot of my clients come from referrals because they want to see up close what the service looks like, what it looks like on your skin. And then I do a lot of ads on Facebook. So I run Facebook, Instagram, but everything usually is through referral based.
Did you face any challenges like as you were growing your clientele and growing your business? If so, what were they?
My challenges were more about, because this is permanent makeup and it is something that's going to be on your face 1 to 2 years, them trusting your service, right? Because it could go wrong. It definitely can go wrong. The color can turn different colors. So you want to make sure you know exactly what you're doing and your client trusts to say, she has good hands, she does good work. So once they trust you, I think it's easy for me.
How much did it cost you to build up your beauty studio?
To build up my studio, one, I had to build it myself. So I had to do a lot of trainings. That was well over about $40,000 to $50,000. I've done multiple trainings in different cities, out the country. And then to build my studio, it was more about getting a retail space, building it out. It cost a lot. It wasn't a cheap thing. About altogether maybe $100,000.
What piece of advice would you give to somebody that wants to get into the brow industry?
I think first and foremost, first you have to be licensed. Let's start there. Let's be licensed, because a lot of people are doing this service and you're not licensed. That is totally illegal. But one, you have to get a good trainer. Learn under someone that really knows what they're doing, really have invested in their own education, and then just go from there. Training, good supply, great customer service, have your clients really, really trust you. I think that works.
Do you have any other income outside of working behind the chair? If so, what is it?
I actually do. I do accessories. So I sell a lot of earrings, a lot of things that women wear. Earrings, lash extensions, lashes, like the mink lashes, makeup. So that's a little side hustle that I enjoy. And I do that too, yeah.
Do you think it's important to have another source of income outside of being behind the chair?
I definitely think so, only because in the time we're in now, it's slow. I'm not gonna lie, the beauty industry is slow. So we're not making the same exact money we were making post-pandemic. So I think you should have another hustle, a little side. I don't care if it's a couple $100s, something to come in and just market from there.
Okay. Why do you think the beauty industry is slow?
I think the beauty industry is slow, maybe because we're just not a priority at the moment, right? A lot of us offer more of a luxury service, which is mine because of my price point. So people are more concerned with paying their bills. And that's just the honest to God truth. Paying their bills, groceries is high. So we kind of are put last, and that's fine. But you know, once things flip, it'll be okay. But right now, just people are more focused on their day to day.
What would you recommend people do in this slow season to survive it?
In this slow season, what I'm doing, so I'm currently in school. So I'm in nursing school to open up a med spa. That's my end goal. So I'm gonna do filler Botox. So I think education more than anything to really get into something else that you may want to do that can increase your revenue.
What are some of the keys to your success in this industry?
To be honest, prayer. I really, really do prayer for my business. I have a book that says, Hey God, and I look in those every day, daily affirmations, talk to God, and I pray over my hands, because this is all I have, right? So pray over your hands, pray over your legs. People that are stylists, they're tired of standing on their feet. That's imperative to my business, and you know, He keeps me. It works.
I'm gonna give you a scenario. I want you to let me know how you would handle it. You have a 2 o'clock appointment. Your client is 20 minutes late, but she has a legit reason. It's an emergency. Are you taking her, which means it's gonna push back your schedule? Are you rescheduling her? Like, how are you handling that?
Did she call me prior to and tell me that she may be late? If she did not call and tell me she may be running a little bit late, I'm not able to kind of finesse my schedule. So if she didn't call, absolutely not. She has to reschedule. If she did call, I give it some type of leeway. Tell my client behind her, if you don't mind, I'm maybe about 10, 20 minutes late, and we go from there.
So communication is key.
Communication is absolute key, for sure.
Got it. Listen, make sure y'all join the #1 Beauty Pro community to learn how Summer and others are able to be successful in the hair, beauty, and spa industries. Join right now, comment the word community, and I'll see you inside.